Okay, testing now. Test, 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 test. Let's check now. Reloading the stream. Let's check now. Okay, it sounds well. Nice. Let's go. There is sound now. Okay. So I was saying, I'm just testing the stream or how it works on YouTube. I was streaming on Twitch earlier last month, I think. If I'm not wrong. I streamed previously on YouTube, also testing stuff and whatnot. But today I'm streaming, or tonight I'm streaming for at least 1 hour, because I need to bring up the watch time somehow. And not only because of that, but most people are going to watch me for Cyberpunk, obviously, or watch my videos for Cyberpunk. So that's why I decided to stream. And yeah, on the YouTube channel is the best idea to stream on, in my opinion. Or maybe not, who knows, we'll see. Tonight only for 1 hour, but I will decide if I want to stream any longer in other days, who knows. But for now, only 1 hour or 2 hours, who knows. We'll see, because I have to sleep as well, and probably I will have to play a bit more to create a short on this channel, because for the past 30 days I've been posting shorts, and those are really good. Those are really good to grow the channel from what I've seen. So posting shorts is something I want to do as well. Once every few days or once every day, that's something I can achieve, in my opinion. So for now I will play on, or I will be playing on this character. And if you've seen some of my videos or some of my previous videos, you will see that I have this strategy for Phantom Liberty where I want to have 6 characters. 3 of those are characters at max level, everything completed, and 3 other characters are characters which are at random points in the game. But I will have to complete every single NCPD scanner or hustle or whatever. And besides that, I have to keep it before some of the side quests. So for example, the Phantom Liberty expansion will be a thriller. So it will involve some kind of cops or spying or something like that. And there are some quests related to that. So we have River Ward. We all know him. He's not used almost at all in the game. He has some boring side quests. But it depends. One of them is alright. And obviously he's a cop. And he will probably get some more dialogues or missions in the new expansions. In the new expansion, sorry. We are getting only one. So I have to keep that in mind if I want to make my character and if I want it to sit before some of these side quests. So if I want it before the River Ward side quest, I want it before the Elizabeth Perales side quest. If you don't remember, Elizabeth Perales is recommended, I mean, you are recommended to her by Judy. So Elizabeth Perales will call you for a mission or a side quest where you have to check in on the death of Lucius Rhyme, the previous mayor of Night City. And that's some, let's say, spy thing, cop missions and whatnot. So you have to keep that in mind if you are going into an expansion which has this this idea. So that will be a quest which I'm not completing on this character. Well, let me check if I have it completed or not. If I remember the name, obviously. So it's not a gig, it's a side quest from Elizabeth Perales. Let me see if I can call Elizabeth Perales. If I cannot, then I'm not there yet with the character. Elizabeth Perales, I have her, so I have talked to her already. Let's see. Okay. I'm probably where I should be. Let me see. So Elizabeth Perales calls you at one point, and yeah, I think this is the mission. I fought the law. So this is the first quest you get from Elizabeth Perales. That's why she didn't respond, because I already initiated the quest and I need to get in their car. Alright. Exactly. This is the quest. So I need to get in their car, they will explain stuff, blah blah, etc. So that's that. I'm where I want to be. And another quest I want to have up are every bit on bread, or most of them at least the final one. And not only that, but the missions where I have to race other people. So in the next expansion, I'm hoping that they are going to fix the racing quests, which are awful. The cars just spawn behind you. So that's very bad in my opinion. I hope they will fix it. So with this character, I will be able to test it right away. So, alright, unless it bugs out somehow, because I already have it in my quest log, but who knows. And I was talking about the Bit on Bread quests. I'm hoping for other challengers. So I have to be before the final battle with Razor or whatever his name was. Probably because... or maybe he's not going to be the final battle anymore if they release the expansion. I would be surprised if they do not release any Bit on Bread quest. Or something similar to that. They will also probably release some kind of game like Gwent, in my opinion. Who knows? Who knows? Sinner Man. This is also a quest I want to have. So if you do not remember Sinner Man, I mean it's pretty obvious from the name. Sinner Man is the quest where you have to talk to that inmate who wants to make a BD, a particular BD. I'm not going into it because you have to play it yourself if you didn't, or whatever. Probably you can get some additional lines, maybe there, who knows, because, well, he's pretty popular as an ex-con in Night City, or maybe not, who knows. Lazy Weezy is also another quest I want to have. Maybe... oh, never mind. I don't think they are going to expand on Lazy Weezy. But predominantly I want this one, the Beast in Me. Bit on Bread, the final one at least. Let me see. These are the tarot cards, or whatever the name is. I don't think they are going to expand on this. Mama Wells. Oh, this is the Ofrenda. I'm not doing it. Happy Together, talk to Barry. This is the guy who's talking to an animal. Bit on Brad the Glen, okay. Psycho Killer. Cyber Psychos, they are probably going to add some more Cyber Psychos in the expansion. I mean, with this as well, I would be surprised if they didn't. The gig, okay, so this is something I can complete. I don't think they're going to expand on the reward. They don't need to. The gift, retrieve the ping quick hack from the Netrunner. Okay, so this is the bug reward. The reward from bug. It's alright. So, and I have a bunch of gigs. Probably they are not going to expand on any of the gigs. Well, I can be wrong, but I don't think they are going to expand on these. Yeah. Let me see. Epistrophe, these are the Delamain quests. Okay, so I'm not going to complete these ones because Delamain, this is an interesting quest. It's one of the better side quests in my opinion. With all of that AI and his alter egos or whatever, maybe they are going to expand on that, and I want this unlocked to be ready for it. So that's something. Go to the Aldecaldo camp. This is the quest where you get the basilisk, I think. I want this as well. And the reason for this, it's pretty simple. Let me actually explain it to you. So, the basilisk, you can steal it or you actually don't have to steal it. Why is that? So, if you remember correctly, whenever you want to steal it, you're going to the camp and Panem tells you about the plan to steal the basilisk or whatever. You gather in this train station or whatever around the fire with some of the other nomads who decided to help you or help Panem. And you can, as a player, decide to leave the fire and go your separate ways, your separate way. And of course, the quest will fail, and Panem will send you a message telling you that she doesn't want to see you ever again. And well, this is something normal to say after you just left her. Okay, she said that, so you're expecting her to never answer your calls, but she does. She answers your call if you do it after leaving the camp and failing the mission. She will answer your call, and not only that, she will answer your call in the final mission when you're on the top of the roof making a decision. She will answer that call as well. So that's something they forgot to change, and I want to see if they are going to change it in the expansion. So this is something I want to have unlocked before the expansion. So full disclosures, call Sandra Dorset. This is a side quest where you have to gather a data bank from some what's their name? The scavengers, whatever their name is. You have to gather a data bank from them, and you will have to give it to Sandra Dorset. And why do I have this quest open? Because if you get the data bank and you read it, you can see that she's a well, she's trying to hack Nightcorp. Nightcorp is this huge corporation. I don't think we know very much about them. However, I think they are involved with the Mr. Blue Eyes or whatever his name is, the guy with blue eyes, you know, who's listening on your conversation with Mr. Perales and who's probably wiping their memories and writing new ones. He's probably involved with that. So probably they will. I mean, I'm not sure, but they could expand on this. So I also said the Bit on Bread missions. X Factor meet Judy on Clouds Terrace in early morning. This is before meeting Michael. Yeah, I know. This is before meeting Michael, I think. Yeah, that's the quest. I can complete this one. I don't think they are going to expand on it. They don't have any reasons to. Is my character a male? Let me check. It's not something I keep in mind. Where am I looking? Man, I'm inventory. Yeah, I had a brain fart for a second. Okay, so a female. Okay, okay. I can go for the Judy romance. Maybe. Maybe not. Hmm. No, actually, I'm not going to. They will probably add some kind of a... If they follow the Heart of Stone expansion, they will add a new romance option. They added Shani in Witcher 3. Obviously, I don't know if she appears in Blood and Wine. I'm not sure about that. Huh. I'm leaving this open, just in case. Just in case. I mean, I can complete this quest and the next one. So I think I can complete... No, I can complete this one. And then I will be able to unlock... No, I have to complete this quest. And then the quest where I meet the Tiger Claws bosses. And then I will be able to romance Judy if I want to. But I'm not going to. I leave this open just in case there is an additional romance option in the expansion, which they will probably add. I would be surprised if they didn't. With this as well. I mean, I'm surprised if they do not add some of the things I mentioned. Imagine, approach the stranger in Night City. Which one is this? Approach the stranger. Maybe it's the Stefan quest where he gives you a BD. I do not remember. Honestly, I do not remember this one. It's probably the Stefan. Let me see where it tracks to, and I will be able to tell you. Map. Okay. So that's approach the stranger. Which one is this? Approach the stranger. I do not remember. I actually do not remember. I will have to check it. Probably not something important, but let me check the other quests. So, Space Oddity. So this is a side job, not a gig. Interesting. This is where you get the painting, which most people used in the early versions of the game to bug the game for more money. I mean, it was the best option. Stadium Love. Oh, I know this one. I think. It's where the 6th Street guys killed everyone at a party and you have to save a guy over there. I think. Reply to Falco's message. Why not? I can do that as well. Approach the stranger. So I think that's the quest I need to check. So I will be checking this quest just in case. I don't know which one this is. It's probably something basic, which I do not remember. Let me check for a teleport point. Right there. Let's go. Okay, this guy jumped over this. Nice. Probably nothing important, but let's check it. Let's check it just in case. What? Oh, I need to go here.
Sorry, could I ask, where's a good place to eat?
Nice. Who's the stranger? Oh, it's probably the monk, man. It's probably the monk. Oh my god, it's probably the monk. Now I remember. If it's the park, it's probably the monk. Yeah, it's the monk, obviously. Okay. How did I forget this? It's obviously the monk. I'm not doing this one. This is actually one of the strangest quests out there. You don't know much about this guy. I mean, you don't know anything about this guy. There is a Misty has something about him on her computer. I think she was talking to one of her friends about him. And besides that, I think there is a shard about him. And besides that, someone is talking on the radio about him. Stan, I think. Stan is talking about a mysterious person around Night City who's offering something. I don't know exactly what his words were, but something on those lines. He's offering something. So okay, but I'm not doing it. They can. I mean, I don't think they will. They don't need to, unless it is related to their FF06B5 or whatever that strange thing was. It's probably related to that, but not the expansion. I don't think. I would be surprised. I don't think. And let me see other quests. So I was saying I need to complete these ones. This is something easy to complete. So I will visit Wakako for the. Oh, I just have to go for it right away. Nice. I will get it. So I have that completed, and then I will check some other gigs or quests. I think the gigs are some of them at least can be completed without any problems. Let me see. Oh, I forgot about this line of dialogue.
So my tattoo...
What? Got an infection? Maybe a moment's reflection.
No, I've already come to terms. Was more curious if you ever inked anything more twisted.
Oh, well. Was this one guy who wanted Fuck Night Corp. All caps, forehead, front, and center.
Ooh, disgruntled ex-corpo?
A suit at City Hall. So rest easy. I've been around a while. Seen worse.
Nice line of dialogue. Sorry, I had to drink some water. Let's see what you have.
Good.
Take your pick.
So this is where I get the reward, right? Free. This is collected? Yeah. It's a tiger claws tattoo, I think. Yeah, a tiger claws tattoo. Dermal imprint. I've never seen this text before, I think. At least I didn't read it. A tiger claw specialty. This dermal ink features effective smart weapon jamming capabilities. Only for a select few. So it's basically a tattoo. I prefer this one. So there is Billy the Goat, which is obviously a goat, and there is also this Johnny plus V, which I prefer. I mean, who doesn't like this one? Who doesn't like Johnny plus V, man? Billy the Goat probably works better if you have a male V. Probably better. But if you have female V, Johnny plus V sounds, or at least looks better in my opinion. To each their own. I've personally, whenever I did it, it was, if you remember correctly, there is this cinematic where they say, do you want Billy the Goat or the other one? So whenever I did it the first time, I wasn't sure what's the other one. It could have been anything, you know. So I obviously chose Billy the Goat, and I didn't like it at all. So I reloaded the game and chose the other one. and it was really good. I mean, it's a really good tattoo. Obviously, I wouldn't tattoo myself in real life, but in game, it's a really nice one. I mean, unless unless Johnny was ironic, I think it's really nice for him to say that. Johnny plus V. I mean, what do I want to do now? Oh, let me see what I need to complete here. This is a cyber psycho. Enter the Mox warehouse. This is a 1 minute gig, or at least, or even shorter. It's extremely easy. I think one of the easiest cyber psycho missions out there. I mean, I hope I'm not jinxing myself, but if you are doing it right, you just need to enter inside and then go shifting. I mean, I'm not in CSGO. Go behind her back and take her out. Easy quest. That's the cyber cycle. You don't even need to kill them. I mean, if you do, Regina is going to tell you something about it, and that's it. I don't know about the reward, honestly, because I've always saved them. I think there is another way inside, not only this way, in case you don't have technical ability. I would be surprised if you didn't have technical ability, because most people are leveling this one to be able to craft legendary stuff. Yeah, this is the one. I mean, it's extremely helpful to craft stuff, and it's also a good way to make money. So, honestly, you can just go there and take her out, but there is this girl over here which you should save.
Doc, by chance,
I mean,
are you?
if you want.
Regina sent me.
Let's just go over this lines of dialogue. I know where
What
Hall is.
happened here?
I know what happened. I mean, I'm sorry if I'm skipping if you do not want to. But, well, I've done this quest at least 10 times.
No, you here. Ah!
Alright. Where is she? Ah, nice.
Where are you? Ah, where?
No little takedown. Easy. That was it. You need to talk to this guy after that. And that's the gig.
You alive?
A 30-second gig.
So loud. That psycho. You deal with
Yeah. Let's
Sure
go. Come
did.
out.
You know when you open your eyes in the morning and
Yeah, man. I know. I've heard you say this for at least 10 times. I like choosing this line of dialogue,
the other
even
girl,
if I did it
the one
10
upstairs.
times before.
She's alive, but she's in a bad way.
I mean, obviously, I would like
you
her
can put
to
her back
survive. I do not know if this guy is going
but
to call
Regina
for
send someone
Regina.
around. It'll all be okay.
Who knows?
Well, that's my job
I
done
honestly
then.
do not care
Till next
why
time.
that girl went
Next
crazy.
time?
10 times,
hope
guys.
not.
10 times completed. I completed the quest 10 times. I mean, you would get bored as well if you were in my shoes. You probably are if you are still watching Cyberpunk after 2 years. Sorry, not trying to insult anyone, just saying. Most people who have played Cyberpunk, they did it for maybe, let's say, maybe 40 hours. Probably less. You can check the Steam achievements and see how much time they spent. Some people have never even completed or many people have never even completed the heist. You know? So that's something. Not completing the heist, imagine that. I mean, if it was extremely buggy, I can understand that. So, enter the TV studio. This is also an interesting quest. This is a quest where you meet someone who is friends with Regina. The guy is called Mike, I think. Anyways, after you save him, I don't know if he can die. I have no idea if he can die. I've never tried to kill him. I'm actually not gonna do it. But I'm kind of curious what would happen. Probably Regina would say something about it, because this guy, after you complete the quest, he will appear in Regina's tower. So if you do not remember, she's right here, and she has this big ass tower with turrets, and another guy works for her, at least another guy. Yeah, it's her and another guy inside that tower. And then if you save Mike, or whatever his name is, he will also be there. And if you meet him for the first time inside the tower, he will say something along the lines, my knight in shining armor, after V says my damsel in distress, or something like that. It's a really nice conversation in my opinion. So I will be completing this one. I don't think they're going to expand on it, probably no. I mean, it's a gig, not even a side quest. Maybe they are connected between them. They can be connected. There is the Joanne Coke side quest, which is connected with the quest in Japantown from Sergey. Sergey is this guy who had troubles with the tiger claws, and she's giving you this quest or gig. I don't know if it was a quest, probably a gig, where you have to transport this person inside his car, but you do not know if there is someone inside the car until you check the backpack. I mean backpack, you know, the trunk. And after you check it, you have the choice of leaving him inside the trunk, or letting him go. If you choose to let him go, he'll pay you, and well, Sergey will lose trust with the tiger claws and probably die, who knows. But if you deliver him, Sergey will be more than happy, and Wakako will also be happy, because you didn't ask questions, you only did what you were asked to do. And what's interesting about this quest is that it is related to the quest with Joanne Coke. If you do not remember, Joanne Coke is this corpo from Biotechnica who was involved in killing some nomads in one of their camps while testing some kind of experimental drug. And she was friends with this Alexei Pushkin, the guy who you were transporting inside the car from Sergey. And if you did the Joanne Coke quest as a nomad before meeting Sergey, you will have an additional line of dialogue with Alexei Pushkin, the guy inside the trunk. And if you mention Joanne Coke, he will say something along the lines, yeah, I know her, we did a prim little job in the Badlands, or something like that. And after that you will see his true colors, and probably the choice of leaving him inside the trunk will sound better than leaving him to go. And if you do not leave him to go, Wakako will also be happy, like I said. You do not ask unnecessary questions. That's the line she uses, which is interesting. I don't think she says anything similar in other gigs. I might be wrong, but that was an interesting side quest or gig, whatever. The connection I'm talking about, the connection. I wasn't the first one to find it. There was this guy on YouTube. I also have a video. If you want to watch it, you can. It's extremely short. You can see it, and the guy who found it first, or at least the guy who I found. It's interesting. This quest is also very interesting. You know why this quest is interesting? First of all, whenever I enter here, or at least whenever I did for the first time, you see that shadow over there, but it's only a mannequin, or whatever, however you pronounce it. And the first time I thought it was a real person. Oh my god. And that's not the interesting part about it. The guy, Max, or whatever his name is, I might be wrong, but we'll see if it's Max or not. Yeah, it's Max, okay. He interviewed another guy and about some corp, I think. It's not even a gig where I found the shard. It's a shard near an NCPD hostel. You can find the shard. No, it's not a shard. It's a computer file. It's a computer file where you can find the messages between Max. This Max was interviewing some guy about something, I do not remember. So these quests and gigs are all connected together somehow. And Regina has some ulterior motive 100% when it's related to Max. 100%. I don't think she does stuff just to be done, just for them to be done, you know?
Then they packed up their camera.
Turn off.
All about you.
With double jump, this quest is extremely easy. I mean, it's still easy, but with double jump it's even easier. Probably all of that stuff you saw earlier in the past 30 seconds could have been done in let's say 5 seconds with double jump or something like that. So yeah.
You a corpo?
No.
Tell me, or I shoot.
Not a fucking suit. Name's V.
Regina sent me.
sent me.
Nice.
Regina. Tell her she can get fucked.
Oh yeah, I can kill him. You saw the grab animation. I mean the grab thingy. I can kill him. Yeah.
Come on, don't have all day.
That gun loaded. This is a nice line of dialogue. He actually pulls out the gun and shoots it. That's great. That's very nice for them to add that. It honestly made the conversation way better, in my opinion.
Why the suicide threats, huh?
I need to drink water again.
Thought you were a
What
corpo.
the heck?
Sent to silence me.
So you would have died anyway.
But on my own terms. The bastards control everything. But me, I get to decide when I go. I do.
I mean, he's actually
Tell
right.
Regina that too.
Probably that's why Regina
Not gonna
left.
break, not like her.
Yeah.
Heard your interview on the way up.
That's why, if you remember,
Broadcasting the moment
Regina
you showed
always
up on the
tells
feed.
me
It wasn't finished, not
something
like I
along
wanted
the
it,
lines,
but at least people
the
got
media
the-
lies. So everyone in the media is probably bought by some corp or something like that. Similar to
There's
real
a
life.
death warrant out for you. But you probably
so yeah.
already knew that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I could give a shit too, but Regina wants to help you out.
I'm
Help
letting this
me
conversation
out.
play
She's the
because
one who
I
needs help.
honestly like this character.
She was the best media I knew. Shit, she was my mentor. And now? Sold right out. But I won't be bought.
What's that tattoo?
Not me.
This is a really nice line of dialogue from V. This is actually, unironically, this is a funny line of dialogue.
Never ever sold out. That'll look great on your tombstone.
Actually funny.
Better than sellout.
You really hate Regina that much?
Was talking about you. Doesn't it bother you? The PR machines, 24/7 lies, the cover-ups. Things used to be different. The media's word fucking meant something. We tracked those sons of bitches every dirty move. And now, you can prove Halt's in Arasaka's pocket.
Huh.
Nobody gives a
This is
flying
actually interesting.
fuck.
So it's Holt who is in Arasaka's pocket, but I always thought it was Ryan who was in Arasaka's pocket. I didn't pay attention that much to this line of dialogue before. So recently I was playing the early quest, the heist quest, and if you remember, there is this instance where you have to control the bot, the spider bot or whatever, and he goes inside this room where Mayor Ryan and Holt are talking to some Arasaka suits. So I was thinking, what if Holt killed Ryan because he was in Arasaka suit? But then I realized that's not possible because it was Holt orchestrating most of that stuff behind the scenes, you know, and also his death. So that's that. And this line of dialogue also proves that. So Ryan being in Arasaka's pocket, not really, but Holt, very much.
So why do that veteran piece if we're all so fresh out of fucks to give?
So that people start asking questions, start wondering, just like you.
Yeah, this is
Maybe
this
that
is
little
nice.
grain of discomfort will grow into
String of
Who
thoughts.
knows? I figure it's worth a try.
This is actually a really nice string of thoughts from him. This is very logical for him to say that. Even if something isn't true, but you release it out there for an amount of people, they will still question stuff. Or if you release something which is true, like he does, about the corpus stuff or about Holt or whoever, people are going to ask. People are going to be interested about the subject.
Come on.
Which
let's
is
go.
going to take
You
some
guys
of
away
the
that gone
power
here
which
won't
the
change a
corps
thing.
have, you know.
Running won't change anything either. I'll manage without your help.
This all out of spite for Regina? You got something to prove to her?
You don't know Jack.
You got an itch for the truth, don't you? If you want to know who Regina is now, what she really fights for, just go and see her.
True,
At the very least, it'd mean a lot to her.
true, and you will be safer.
Max?
Actually safer. I mean, sure, you are here surrounded by guns
her.
and
That's it.
mines, but for
That's
how
all I
long?
ask.
I mean, if they send
Okay.
only
Gotta
one,
download a few things.
Do what you
only
gotta
one
do.
of those super soldiers, I am talking about those sent towards killing Takemura and V. If they send only one of them, Max is history. Just think about it. That guy, or at least one of those guys, can survive everything he has over here to protect him. Anyways, let's go. The thing about this quest, I've almost never used this door. If you use this door, you're just going outside over there. I went around. I sometimes even died because I didn't deactivate all the mines, just like I did now. Yeah. So let's go.
A chauffeur? What's
Yeah.
next?
One thing I like about this
Black
game
market synth cigars?
is that you do not have to wait for someone
Take care,
when you're
Max.
escorting them.
Yeah, you too.
That's something I really like. If you ever played World of Warcraft, I mean any of you, I'm specifically talking about Classic. There are escort quests which are awful. You have to wait for them, the NPCs, get to this location or whatever, and you can die a bunch of times because of that. But here, this way of dealing with escort quests is actually very nice. I mean, you're not getting attacked by gangs, but still, there are a bunch of escort quests in this game. And the idea of the player being able to just run towards the objective and the NPC escorted being right behind you, that's really nice. Great idea. Whoever made that. Great idea in my opinion. Let's see. Let's see the map. Let's check the map first. Let's check the map. So, oh, collect your reward. I need to collect my reward. I don't want to leave that open. Let me call my bike. Another thing which they added. Did you see it? B? Press B to put your weapon down. Very nice. Very nice. The addition of that button is very nice. Actually, a good decision. Previously, you could have done it only by pressing Alt a bunch of times, and it wasn't reliable. Nice. Yeah, for some reason my streams look slightly better on YouTube. I don't understand why. I mean, I've streamed on Twitch. Truth be told, the first streams on Twitch were awful. I had a bunch of lag, but I solved it. I solved it. So, yeah. Lag, which I didn't have on YouTube whenever I streamed it. I streamed the game for the first time. Which is sad. So, no, I'm not gonna meet Hanako at Embers. They are going to add an additional ending, for sure. For sure. Why a new expansion if there isn't a new ending? Even Hearts of Stone is very nice. Very nice whenever you want to do the main quest. Why is that? You can receive, or no. You can get information on how to get the best ending possible in Hearts of Stone, if you choose to do that. I mean, it's a choice. Most people are not getting that, but it's a choice. I like Witcher 3 because your choices actually matter, in my opinion. Or at least way more than in Cyberpunk. Way more. Maybe that's only my opinion, but that's how I view things. I don't even know if I will be able to record a new short for the channel. So, I don't know, I think I have a 20-day streak by now. Probably not. But we will have a live stream for tomorrow because I set this one for public. The previous one was unlisted because I was testing stuff. I didn't know much about streaming. I was scared to talk. I mean, not scared, but I didn't talk as much as I do now. Because now I do not care if I make mistakes. Obviously, I'm not an English speaker, so I will have mistakes. But those can be fixed by talking, you know. This is a very good exercise for me. It's actually, it's not even something said by me, or it's not something I say. It's something most people are talking about. If you want to get better, whenever you want to use another language than your own, start using it, and you'll get better. That's the thing. Wow. I really like that. The game looks kind of strange whenever I'm not playing well, maybe it does look strange a bit. Anyways, so press map. Let's check. So NCPD. No, I want to try something. No, I already have the house in Watson. What's this? Yeah, epistrophe. The gift. Yeah, I need to do that. I'm getting the gift from T-Bug. Just to have it completed, just in case. Just in case, I need to have it completed. So, what's also interesting about this gig? No, the previous gig with Yoko. Yoko is this netrunner or netrunner vendor who or where. No, actually, this is the quest. This is the quest. We only have one quest with Yoko. What's this map guiding, man? Anyways, this quest with Yoko, I will... What? Oh, never mind. So this quest with Yoko, you get a ping hack from her, and she will show you how to use it. And then there is this line of dialogue talking about V's cyber deck. If you do not know what a cyber deck is, it's this one, cyber deck. It's one of these. So you have a Militech Paraline as a default operating system. You have a Militech Paraline. Obviously, you can change this, and what's not taken into account whenever you meet Yoko is, well, that you can change the operating system. And there is this line of dialogue, which I will show you, where she will call your operating system very good for beginners. Because we will mention having a Militech Paraline, even though she can have something else, you know. I'm actually gonna jump on this. On this. Cannot jump on that. Nice. 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 What do you know about T-Bug's death? We just found her
T-Bug
body
sent me. Said
in
you'd
some
have something for
apartment.
me.
So you're V. I'm sure you heard what happened.
A real shame.
Real shame. She left a demon for you. A gift from beyond the grave. It
So
should
she
work
died,
on any
obviously.
third-gen deck.
Yeah, you see, this is the line of dialogue, so it's not taken into account if you have another operating
Got a
system.
Militech Paraline. Think it'll do.
Yeah, solid
Solid
gear
gear.
for a beginner.
For a beginner.
Okay. Glad to grab a demon always.
You could test it now. I have an access
Roach
key,
race.
if you'd
It's
like.
actually a very
You
nice,
might extract some shim
a
salt
very
or
nice
subroutines. Seems worth a try.
game.
Either way.
or in-game game. Oh my god. Equip the pink quick hack. Oh, okay. Cyberware? No. Ping. Nice. So I need to ping that. I need to hack this. Jack in. 1C 55. 1C 55. 1C 55. Nice. Exit. Nice. Anyone can shop here? Got anything? Never mind. Let's go. So I completed that as well. Let me check the map. Why do I check the job description? Ask around the market about Anna Hamill. This is a nice quest. This is an interesting quest, at least. Am I a street kid on this? I think I am. So, with a nomad, you get additional line of dialogues, which are very nice. very nice lines of dialogue, which oh yeah, I will show this quest to you. Why? I have 50 street cred. You can complete it very fast. So first you need to find out where she's located. Well, she's right over there, somewhere. And you can go straight there, or you can ask around. If your street cred is very low, people are not taking you seriously. If you are a nomad, there is that guy over there.
Fine. You got the deal.
Who's going to help you if you're a nomad, or he's going to help you if you pay him, or if you persuade him. But if you ask this guy, look what he says.
You know her?
Wait. I do know you. You're that fixer fairy, making waves.
Do what I can.
This woman, she knows how to ruffle feathers. But she's a good person. That clear?
Doesn't step on a ripper's toes.
My business ain't your concern. She's staying in the hotel. 3rd floor. Room 303.
Yeah, obviously.
She's a good person.
Obviously, if your street cred is not that high, he will not say a thing to you. He wouldn't even care. Yeah, pay 151. No, we are not paying anything. So what was the play over here? With double jump you can get up there. It's extremely easy. I think this is the play. Oh, very interesting. Who's this guy? Never mind. If you go over this, they are going to electrocute you, and these are the only ones inside the game which do that. Anna Hamill. Here she is.
Not one more fucking step! Who put out the hit? Give me a name!
Anna, drop this investigation. It's in your best interest.
That a threat? I'd remind you, you're the one in the fucking crosshairs.
Hey, easy. I just want to help.
Help? Phonic implant must be fried. I think you meant intimidate.
Just to end your investigation. Really pissed off the wrong people.
Which people? Tell me what fucking people!
Your buddies at the NCPD set you up.
Fucking! I fucking knew it! Robert Kowalski and Bill Adams! Motherfuckers!
Yeah, I don't know any of those
Let it
names.
go. It's not worth it.
Kowalski analysis.
Yeah. Know what?
Kowalski analysis.
Scumbags get me killed. Fuck them. Fuck this job. Fuck this city.
Yeah, thanks, Anna.
Thanks. All's well that ends well.
Give me a break. Don't act like you're different from
Don't,
the fuckers who sent you
whenever
here.
you are doing this, don't
You got what you wanted, now
go
fuck
away
off.
before the conversation is over. I did that before, and I remember her starting to shoot me.
Got nothing to say to you, June.
Yeah, obviously. Let's go out of here. I keep forgetting I don't have a double jump on this character. I keep forgetting that. This is... Oh my god. I need to talk about it. This is also one of the best decisions they have ever made since the release of the game. They added the option to skip calls. Goated decision, whoever made it. Oh my god. That's the greatest decision. It's actually the greatest decision. It changed the way I play. I always skip calls now. There is no reason to pick them. Only if you want to, well, listen to a fixer describe the mission to you. If you're doing them for the first time, well, it's alright to listen. If you want to, it's probably better than reading. If you don't, well, there is that. If you don't, you are like me. You've played the game way too much, and now you don't care about the fixer. I don't even know what I'm doing with this character. Oh my god, I was talking about good decisions, and now, while looting these guys, I remembered one of the worst decisions ever. So they decided to nerf the armor. Previously, you were able to have like 5,000 armor, and now you barely can go up to 1,500, which is a huge nerf. I mean, huge. And why is that? Because the armadillo mod is randomly found around the city if you didn't have it before the patch where they nerfed the armor. And they nerfed the slots, the mod slots on clothes. They also nerfed that. I don't know why they did that.
Please explain exactly why.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. I'm streaming for an hour already. It's 2 AM in the morning, so I completed some stuff. Well, not that much. I talked without stopping, which is a great thing. One thing to keep in mind whenever you start streaming is to always talk, especially if you're streaming to nobody. Yeah, at least 2 other people dropped by and liked the stream, which is great. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. So, thanks for that. I noticed that that's a thing with my videos. There are always some people, 2, 3, 5, 6, who always like any video I post, which is very nice in my opinion. I obviously always like my own videos, why not? This isn't Twitter where it's strange to like your own comment. It's YouTube. If you don't like what you're making, stop making stuff. Well, that's that, I think. So I will be streaming longer hours, but not now. It's very late in the night. Man, 2 AM. It's 2 AM. So yeah, I need to prepare a short probably. And besides that, I need to prepare a video. And I will be streaming tomorrow again, because like I said, oh, I didn't get to explain it because of the audio thing. So I will say this and then I will stop the stream. So probably whenever you are watching a stream, you are watching the first few minutes and then the last few minutes, maybe or maybe not. At least for a small streamer or a small YouTuber, that's what you're doing, because they are not very important to you. And why am I streaming? To get in touch with the people who watch my videos, that's one thing. And truth be told, the biggest reason why I'm streaming is to raise the amount of view time I have on my channel. So if you've noticed, obviously the views for Cyberpunk, and not only on my channel, the views for Cyberpunk have drastically dropped in the past year or so, something like that. And I need to stream for the watch time. I need 4,000 hours watch time in a calendar year, and in a few months I will have less than 6,000 or something like that in a calendar year. I have close to 12,000 now, thanks to some of my previous videos, which were extremely well received by the community. But like I said, now people have lost interest in Cyberpunk, so the videos are not working as much as they did, and I need to look for alternatives. So I started streaming on Twitch. That's probably the main platform I would like to stream on. However, from my previous stream, whenever I tested the streaming and other things, I realized that it had a good amount of watch time, 6 hours, and no, it was 6.2 hours of watch time, which is very nice for someone who was streaming to 5 people. I was streaming to 5 people at the time, way better than now when I'm streaming to one guy or nobody, who knows. Way better, but 6.2 hours of watch time is really nice. And why is that? Well, the shorts are not being counted towards the 4,000 hour watch time goal. My videos are not being watched as much as they did before. Obviously, worse watch time there. So if I can have a consistent stream and get in touch with the community, have a following here while I'm streaming, I can have a bunch of advantages from that. I'm not going to lie, I don't have anything to hide, so that's the truth. If you look at it from my perspective, it's one of the best decisions you can make if you want to keep doing what you're doing. I mean, it's logical for me to want to stream on YouTube where I have most of my audience, to say the least. Most of the people who watch me are watching on YouTube, not on Twitch, and I can't make watch time on YouTube while streaming on Twitch. So that's that. For a while, at least until I can set up an audience of people who watch me stream or watch me talk about random stuff or things like that, I cannot stream on Twitch, or at least not as much. And I have to focus on streaming on YouTube. This is the main reason. So, what can you expect from my streams? Do not expect me to start a new character because it's extremely boring. It's extremely boring to watch unless you're talking non-stop. Well, that's an attribute of mine, talking non-stop. But I do not want to start the game again because those hours are spent doing the same thing I already did 10 times. So I already have characters at certain points in the game after the prologue. I don't need to do that again. It's simple. Why would I do something I already did 10 times? I completed the game with every single life path. I don't need another character. I can choose from what I already have. It's simple. If I need to change the appearance to distinguish the characters, I can now. Previously I wasn't able to, but now I can. So there is that. No reason for me to start a new character unless I'm doing some kind of challenge, like 0 deaths challenge or something like that. Alright, so like I was saying, I have to wrap up the live stream because I was streaming for over 1 hour. I said that today is, or at least tonight, it's a shorter stream because there is no reason for me to stream longer. Since I will be going to sleep in a few minutes, or 1 hour, whatever. I'm not sure if I'm doing the short because I streamed, so yeah, there is that. So save the game. I need to save the game. Yeah, I think I'm done for today. So thanks for watching, whoever watched, and yeah, bye.